Today we will be presenting Skin6 and it is a skincare manufacturing company. This is our group members, me, Suani, Alicia, Jason, Zhenhao, and Wei Kiet. Skin6 is a startup skincare manufacturing company created to meet the growing demand for safe, effective, and gentle product for sensitive skin. It was founded to address a clear gap in the market where many products marketed for sensitive skin still contain harsh chemical, artificial fragrance, alcohol, or sulfate such as SLS that can cause irritation. The company focuses on developing cleanser, moisturizer, and serum for dry and sensitive skin using minimalist formulation and skin-friendly ingredients that strengthen the skin barrier and reduce the risk of irritation. The product will be sold through online platform, selected physical store, and pharmacies. As a manufacturer, the business will manage the entire production process including formulation, production, quality control, packaging, branding, and sales. This full control allows the company to ensure consistent product quality, manage costs efficiently, and respond quickly to customer needs by developing new products. Product safety and effectiveness are our top priority. The formulation will use ingredients that are widely recognized as suitable for sensitive skin. Our key ingredients included ceramide, hyaluronic acid, and pentanol. Ceramide helps strengthen the skin natural barrier by locking in moisture and protecting the skin from external irritates. Hyaluronic acid helps keep the skin hydrated and reduce irritation. Pentanol, also known as vitamin B5, helps calm the skin, reduce redness, and support skin healing. The business is viable in the current economic environment for several reasons. Firstly, sensitive skincare product targets a specific and growing market. Many consumers experience skin sensitivity due to allergic, unsuitable skincare product or a weakened skin barrier. As awareness of skincare increases, demand for gentle and dermatologist recommended product continues to grow. Secondly, skincare products are essential personal care items. Even during economic downturn, consumers continue to purchase basic skincare products, especially those that help relieve discomfort and irritation. This provides the business with stable and reliable demand. Finally, the rise of social media marketing and online sales platforms make it easier for new skincare brands to enter the market. Online channel allows the business to reach a large customer base at a low cost, particularly among young adults who are highly influenced by social media trends and online recommendations. From a financial perspective, the manufacturing model offers scalability and profitability. Although there are high fixed costs initially, the variable cost per unit is low. As production volume increases, fixed costs are spread across more units, reducing the average cost per product. Bulk purchasing of ingredients and packaging materials also helps lower costs, improving overall profit margin.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Hani and I will be presenting question 2, which is about the role and objectives of managerial accounting in our skincare manufacturing business, Skin6. Managerial accounting is important to ensure that the skincare manufacturing business would be successful by supporting planning, directing, controlling, and decision making. Firstly, planning helps management plan future activities. For Skin6, managerial accounting helps the business forecast the demand for our skincare products such as cleansers, moisturizers, and serums. By using past industry data and online skincare demand trends, we can estimate future sales and plan our production and resources more effectively. Secondly, directing focuses on coordinating activities and human resources. It ensures all departments work towards the same goals. For example, Skin6 can set sales targets for online platforms and retail outlets. These targets help guide the marketing and sales teams to work towards achieving the company's revenue targets. Thirdly, controlling ensures that actual performance matches planned targets by monitoring business performance regularly. Skin6 can control its budget by comparing actual costs with budgeted costs. This helps management identify cost overruns in areas such as raw materials, packaging, and marketing, and take corrective actions when needed. Fourthly, decision-making involves identifying cost, break-even analysis, forecasting budget, and cost volume profit. For example, the business can decide which product, whether cleanser, moisturizer, or serum, is the most profitable and decide whether to improve or discontinue certain products. Moving on to the next slide, 2.2 Competitive Position Assessment. Managerial accounting also helps Skin6 evaluate its position in the skincare industry. The business can analyze competitors based on product types, prices, packaging, and ingredients. This information helps Skin6 position its brand as affordable and safe for sensitive skin. Next is 2.3 Potential Business Risk. One of Skin6's potential business risks is the high level of competition in the skincare industry, which may cause customers to switch brands easily. This can affect sales and profit margins for the business. Another risk is the increase in raw materials and packaging cost, which can increase in production cost. The next point that I will be talking about is the industry factors to consider. The skincare industry is highly competitive, with many brands offering similar products. Consumers are also strongly influenced by social media and online reviews. Therefore, Skin6 must focus on strong branding and ensure that all products meet safety and quality standards to protect consumers. Next, Skin6 mainly competes with local brands that offer products for sensitive skin. For example, Skintific, Wardah, and Simplicity. These brands are popular in Malaysia. Skin6 compete with them through sensitive skin and halal certified products. Lastly, the targeted potential customers for Skin6 are teenagers and adults with sensitive skin. These customers often experience skin irritation and prefer gentle skincare products with hydrating and calming ingredients. In conclusion, managerial accounting plays an important role in helping Skin6 plan, control, and make effective business decisions. This helps the business remain competitive and sustainable in the skincare industry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lai Zhenhao and I will explain for the question 3 and 4. For question 3, the total initial capital required to start the business is 430,000. This amount represents the overall funding needed to acquire the necessary assets and to provide sufficient working capital at the commencement of the operations. This business is financed through owner's capital of 380,000 and a bank loan of 50,000. This financing structure allows the owners to retain control of the business while using external borrowing to support funding needs without excessive straining internal resources. The estimation of this capital requirement is derived from the budgeted statement of financial position as at 1st January 2026. So as we can see, the detailed breakdown can be referred to the statement. In terms of asset usage, a large portion of the capital is invested in machinery and equipment, such as mixing, filling, and sealing machines to support skincare production. Factory vehicles are used to transport raw materials and deliver finished products. Office equipment and furniture support administrative and marketing activities, while the bank balance is maintained as working capital for daily operating expenses. Then the bank loan of 50,000 carries an interest rate of 12% per annum, with both principal repayment and interest paid on a quarterly basis, which helps the business manage its cash flow more effectively. Moving on to question 4, the business adopts a participative budgetary process in preparing the master budget. Under this approach, employees and managers from these different departments are involved in budget preparation. The production team provides estimates on manufacturing costs, packaging, and inventory levels, while the marketing team contributes information on promotional expenses and sales targets. These inputs are then reviewed and finalized by the top management. This participative approach results in more accurate and realistic budgets, as employees involved in daily operations have better knowledge of actual costs and demand. It also improves employees' motivation and accountability. Since employees are more committed to achieving targets they help set. Finally, it promotes better coordination between departments and then ensuring the sales forecast aligns with production capacity and inventory planning in the master budgets.
Hi, my name is Lorja Sin, and I will talk about question 5, how big data analytics can influence the budgetary process of the business. First of all, we have sales forecasting and production budgeting. Big data analytics increases the efficiency of sales predictions greatly. This is because it can process a significant amount of information like past sales data, bestseller trends, customer purchase trends, reviews, as well as social media activities. In the case of skincare products manufacturer, it is significant that trends may shift rapidly. If not planned for, it may result in lost sales. Management can better plan for realistic production budget analysis as it concerns proper production quantities depending on exact predictions. There are chances that if products pile up, they may expire or go to waste. Next, we have cost management and efficiency in budgeting. Big data analytics enhances cost budgeting by providing a clearer view of production costs, supplier pricing, logistics, and energy usage. Therefore, management is able to budget for direct material costs, labor expenses, and manufacturing overheads because it can identify cost patterns and inefficiencies. Predictive analytics also can predict fluctuations in raw material prices or transportation costs so that the business can set a more accurate budget and create contingency plans accordingly. Cost control improves with reduced incidence of unexpected budget overruns. Market budget allocation and customer insights. By big data analytics, the following aspects can be analyzed by the business: customer demographics, skin types, consumer behavior, and reaction to past marketing campaigns. Based on this, management can identify which marketing platforms and marketing strategies are most effective. Therefore, marketing budgets can now be used more effectively on those marketing platforms and marketing strategies that can give high returns on investment to the business and help it to gain high profitability. Lastly, we have flexible budgeting and strategic planning. Data from selling, manufacturing, and inventory systems is used to enable management to constantly compare actual performance with budget amounts. Large variances can thus be spotted early and corrections can be affected with flexible budgets, while big data analytics also influence long-term strategic budgeting, such as R&D, automation, and new lines in the skin care segment. On the whole, big data analytics brings dynamism to the budgeting function to focus on the firm's strategic objectives.
Hello Dr. Yulin, my name is Jason Cho Hong and I will present question 6, which is about the preparation of master budget. First, let's begin with the sales budget. At the upper right corner, we have prepared the budget for each quarter our company, Skin 6 sales. On my left side, there are total for budgeted sales unit and revenue. We have done the assumptions to cover the issues we met at question 2, which is we expect sales unit for facial cleanser, moisturizer, and serum to increase by 14%, 12%, and 9% respectively. Next, production budget. Same as sales budget, we prepare budget for each product to produce and total up them. For the assumption, since our company uses just-in-time inventory system, there is no beginning or ending inventory of finished goods. Therefore, budgeted production units same as budgeted sales units. Let's move on to direct material budget. The assumption same as just now. There will be no beginning or ending inventory of materials. Besides, we expect the direct material cost per unit for facial cleanser, moisturizer, and serum is 30 ringgit, 35 ringgit, and 50 ringgit respectively. So this is direct material budget for facial cleanser. This is for moisturizer. This is for serum and total budgeted direct material purchases. Furthermore, direct labor budget. We estimate direct labor hours per unit for facial cleanser, moisturizer, and serum is 0.24, 0.32, and 0.4 respectively, whilst the cost per unit is the same for the 3 products, which is 25 ringgit. So this is direct labor budget for facial cleanser. This is for moisturizer. This is for serum and total budgeted direct labor costs. Moreover, manufacturing overhead budget. We have prepared some assumptions based on research for this budget, and you can see that above me. Then we also provide the working calculation on my left side. So this is the full set for manufacturing overhead budget. Let's move on to selling and administrative budget. In this budget, we estimate variable expenses at 3 ringgit per unit sold and fixed expenses that incur annually. These are the working calculation we have prepared. After the working calculation, we prepared the selling and administrative budget. Next, cash receipts budget. Our company assumed that we can receive 65% of the sales during the current quarter, 25% will be received in the following quarter, 10% will be received in the second quarter following the sale, and 1% is expected to be uncollectible. These are the working to calculate cash collection for each quarter. These are calculating uncollectible debts and cash collection not yet received in the year. Then we can prepare the cash receipts budget. In addition, we also prepare cash disbursement budget. Our company expects that we can pay the supplier 45% of the purchases during the current quarter and 55% in the following quarter. This working calculation on my left side and cash payments not yet made is above me. So this will be the cash disbursement budget for our company. After doing cash receipts and cash disbursement budget, we can combine them into the cash budget. There are some assumptions and working calculation we have done. And these are the working calculation for interest, repayments, and borrowing. Now we will look at the budgeted statement of cost of goods manufactured. We combine the direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead to calculate cost of goods manufactured. Since there is no any inventories, the budgeted cost of goods manufactured is equal to the budgeted total manufacturing cost. Next, we look at the budgeted statement of cost of goods sold. Since we are using the just-in-time inventory system, there is no any inventories. Therefore, our budgeted cost of goods sold is equal to budgeted cost of goods manufactured. After preparing budgeted statement of cost of goods manufactured and budgeted statement of cost of goods sold, we prepare the budgeted income statement. In this year, we expect that our company will earn the net income. Next, budgeted statement of cash flow. This budget is used to show cash inflows and outflows, so it is almost the same as cash budget. Last but not least, we will look at the last budget in the master budget, which is budgeted balance sheet. This budgeted balance sheet shows the financial position in our company. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Chong Wei and today I'll be presenting on our implementation of the activity-based costing system, ABC system. As you can see here, our company manages a portfolio of 3 products with very different strategic roles. The first one is the face cleanser. This is our cash cow. It is a high volume product of 20,000 units. Besides the moisturizer, our standard product with moderate volume. The last one is face serum. This is our premium product. It is currently in the development status with low volume but requires significantly higher resource. Our total budgeted manufacturing overhead for the year is 237,000 ringgit Malaysia, and our goal with ABC is to accurately assign this cost based on actual consumption. To allocate this accurately, we have identified 11 cost pools and categorized them into the 4 levels of the ABC hierarchy as shown here. The first level is unit level, which are the costs that occur for every single bottle we have manufactured, like machine operations. The second one is batch level, including the costs like setup and material handling. The third one is product sustaining level, the cost driven by the complexity such as R&D and package design. The last one is facility level, which are the costs that driven by the factory capacity such as the rental fee and the manager's salary. Moving on to the results, I want to draw attention to the most critical discovery in our schedule, which is the facility level cost. This category, which covers factory rent, security, and the manager's salary, is our single largest cost pool, totaling of 147,000 ringgit. We allocated this cost based on the machine hours, and this is where the ABC system proves its value. Even though the face serum has the lowest production volume, it requires a much slower, high precision filling process compared to the others. It effectively hogs the machines. So as a result, the serum absorbs a massive 4 ringgit 90 cents per unit just in facility costs. This insight alone explains why the serum is so much more expensive to manufacture than the cash cow. Besides, another thing I want to highlight is the R&D cost pool. The serum is still in the development phase and consumes 60% of our total R&D hours. This adds 1 ringgit 20 cents to the cost for every single serum bottle. In comparison, the established cleanser only absorbs 11 cents for R&D. Finally, the tables beside shows the average manufacturing overhead per unit. The summary tables confirms our strategy. The face cleanser is the most efficient at 5 ringgit 61 cents. The moisturizer is 6 ringgit 35 cents, while the face serum costs 8 ringgit 88 cents per unit. In conclusion, the serum carries a nearly 60% higher overhead burden than the cleanser. This accurately reflects its high complexity and justifies our decision to price it as a premium luxury item. That's all from me. Thank you.